pictures on the wall. The creator of these pictures is Darryl. Hey Darryl.
How you going?
Happy birthday, man. Good to see you.
It's not my birthday.
Well, it's going to be one day soon, and I don't want to be accused of missing out. So, well, here we are with Darryl, and in his den of, I won't call it iniquity, I'll call it
probably is iniquity.
Iniquity.
Yeah.
Man, this is just amazing stuff. And I walked in, walked in here, and then you start looking around, and it's just amazing creative talent. Yes.
Okay.
Accept it, man, because it's talent that does this,
Fairly humble when it comes to it. It's just something I've always been able to do, so
yeah.
I don't feel special about it,
Yeah, but it's just like eating cornflakes, if you like eating cornflakes, yeah.
Kind of, just as cornflakes don't take so long to eat.
No, they go soggy after a while, But isn't it amazing, how like people can appreciate this. You walk in the door and you find more than one thing to appreciate hanging on the wall,
Yeah. Diversified a bit over the years.
Yeah. But some people have a whole bunch of cars and sheds. You've got thousands of pictures or hundreds of pictures on the walls.
I've been involved in a lot of cars, and particularly in the South Island.
Yeah.
So, few in the north.
So, like, this is your business. You paint and draw pictures for a business, and that. Wow.
I'm trying to anyway.
Yeah. Like, what sort of pictures do you draw for people? What?
Well, all these sort of style things. If people want pictures under their car, we can,
Okay, yeah.
we can do that.
What do you do, like caricatures of them and all sorts?
These are all semi-cartoon sort of
Yeah.
style. I don't like the over-the-top cartoon stuff so much. I would still like to be able to tell what sort of car it is.
Yeah.
Not too cartoony, so
Yeah.
at least you can recognise what it is.
But I mean, like these cars are just beautiful. Like Simon's going to have some close-ups after. But like behind us, you've got these like what do you call this type? That's black and white and grey. But
yeah, I just want to do something different that possibly a computer can't generate.
Yeah.
Because that's where everything's sort of heading these days.
It's all like you've got to. This is from your head. This is not.
These are all things that have disappeared in the last 20 years from Christchurch.
Really? Oh, and so. Well, like this is fantastic because these buildings, like a lot of them would have gone in the earthquake as well.
Pretty much all of them have gone.
Really?
Yeah.
And so, like you've got this posterity hanging on your wall here.
Yeah, and I've still got another 30 odd to do yet.
Really? I'm saying, but you in your head or what?
No, I've been collecting photos of old pubs.
Oh, really? Oh, way cool.
So it's not easy to find reference because a lot of them weren't photographed.
Yeah. Well, everyone walks past them every day, so why take a photograph?
Well, a lot of them disappeared in the 80s.
Oh, really? Okay.
Particularly the pubs.
Yeah. Did you have like pubs on each four corners of that, like they did in Auckland?
Pretty much everywhere, weren't they?
Yeah, I guess you had pubs in between the corners too.
Well, they had the big exhibition here in the turn of the last century, and they built so many pubs to cater for the people who come here, and then after that, they sat for years, and then they all got knocked down in the 80s because the developers come through. And,
wasn't that a sad time? All these beautiful buildings.
The 80s were a very sad time. We lost a lot of buildings in the 80s.
And like some of the companies that did all that have gone broke and everything since, haven't they?
Some of them are running the country.
Yeah. Some of them have tried to run the country. The your Matchbox collection, little toys and that.
This is only a small portion of it.
So like these ones here, like these F100s, did you modify those or is that how they came?
Just as they come out of the box, I don't really play with the small stuff. My eyes can't cope with it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like doing detail like this,
Well, I don't go cross-eyed doing that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So,
you look a bit cross-eyed at the moment.
It was early though.
Well, this is very cool. So, like, how long have you been in hot rodding?
Hot rodding itself.
Oh, like involved in the sport.
Probably since 15 years old, really. I picked up my first airbrush and haven't really looked back.
Yeah.
But I don't use the airbrush much these days. I'm more into the pencils and pens and things.
Yeah. That's just so intricate, isn't it?
It is. This is more detailed than what I find,
Yeah.
Trying to get the same detail with an airbrush is a hell
would
of a
be
job.
extremely hard,
Hell of a job, so. Yeah. It certainly keeps me amused.
Yeah. I mean, like, do you ever just, like there's the Cadillac, in the arch up there, so I will get that, okay, but like, that's sort of like Salvador Dali, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what was going through my head at that time.
Yeah. we can only hazard a guess.
Yeah, it must have been a good period. I'd sort of grab a theme and go with it.
Yeah.
For maybe 4 or 5 paintings and then I get bored with it and move on to
Yeah,
something else,
yeah.
you know.
It's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I'm lost for words, I'm not used to this.
Yeah, but man, like this is the sort of place where you do come and you sit down and look. You don't have to do a lot of talking, you just need to do a lot of looking, you know?
Yeah, well, the art sort of speaks for itself, really.
Yeah.
I mean, most people probably recognise a lot of these cars. Unfortunately, a lot of them went to Australia too, so...
Really, it's a big
Probably
seller.
in the 90s, a lot went to Australia,
Yeah.
because the exchange rate was pretty good for them.
Mm, yeah.
Which is sad, a lot of iconic New Zealand cars left as well, you know.
But we've stored a lot of great ones here.
There is,
Yeah.
I mean, there's no shortage of them still coming in from America.
Oh, I know that there's, you know, like online logistics who is involved with our show. You know, like they're shipping cars in like so many, you know, it's amazing. But even they're in finding like American cars like up in Japan, old, you know, Model Ts, 32s and everything. That were assembled and all that there, you know. Japanese made 32 Fords, you know, can you think of that? If you see a 32 Ford, it just could be a Japa, you know.
It's a bit scary.
It is scary, isn't
There's
it?
probably more 32s on the road now than what Henry built.
Yeah, well, we filmed a 34 Alfa Romeo Speedster, and I said to the guy, you know, how many were made? And he says, well, look at it this way, there's more on the road now than were made, you know, and it's crazy, you know, it's you know, it's people's passion with cars, isn't it, you know, have a bit of, you know, just get involved in the car and go down the road.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I've always loved cars. So
Yeah.
even at school, I was dealing with cars. So
So, and you're also the past president.
of customs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why'd they pass you in?
I didn't pass in. I had enough.
Oh well.
It's not easy. There's a lot of members, and it's
Yeah.
pretty hard to keep them all happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like a dad with a lot of kids and some naughty ones.
Yeah, we got a couple of naughty ones that keep
Yeah.
stirring things up. And
Yeah.
the last one's to volunteer for anything. You know who I'm talking about.
we won't name names, but we'll put the names on the bottom of the screen. Yeah, we'll scroll them and then we'll stop them. Yeah. Well, Darryl, hey, thank you so much for coming in here this morning, man. It's been way cool. You know, I was
late till I was awake.
oh, it's okay, you know. You know, you guys, you don't need to be awake, you know. You just, very nice.